So good afternoon, welcome to the SHTA Board of Education and PTO Recognition Reception. I'm Dr. John Morris, President of the SHTA, and I'm going to introduce Dr. David Glassner, Shaker Heights Superintendent. David, would you like to open with a few words?
There we go. I'm now unmuted. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Morris. It is great to be here. Good afternoon, everyone. I am honored to join leadership from the SHTA and other folks from our districts to celebrate the significant achievements of our faculty and staff. Some of you in this meeting have reached noteworthy service milestones. Some of you have earned continuing contracts. Others are retiring after long, dedicated, and fruitful careers. Whatever your story, you have made us a better school district and our students better lifelong learners. Collectively, the folks in this meeting have made a difference in the lives of thousands of students. I know we've had a very challenging year. And I appreciate everybody's work to ensure that we got through this year together. And I am happy to have this opportunity this afternoon to celebrate all the hard work that has taken place this year and in the years past, and to have an opportunity to remind ourselves how thankful we are to be a part of this district and this school community and family. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Glassner. And I'll just piggyback by also welcoming all of you to our Service Award Recognition Reception. It is, like Dr. Glassner said, a pleasure to celebrate these milestones of achievement with our peers and colleagues. Some highlights of this year in a very difficult year is that we have successfully negotiated a year extension that benefits both the district and the SHTA. We are actively implementing our equity plans, including leveling our classes. I can confidently say we have navigated the most difficult year of education, at least in my 25 years in the district. However, with all of these seismic changes, one thing remains constant, and that is that we have a phenomenal faculty and staff that is worth celebrating. So on behalf of the Shaker Heights Teachers Association, it is my great privilege to celebrate these achievements with you on behalf of our association in this event co-hosted by the SHTA, PTO, and the Shaker Heights Board of Education. This afternoon, we will commemorate milestones of service, retirement, the newly tenured, a moment of memoriam and achievement. And with that, I'll hand it over to Dr. Glassner to discuss our PTO representatives.
Yeah, I just want to take a minute to recognize our parent-teacher organization. During the unprecedented challenges that we faced this year and in previous years, like every year, our PTO has served as a crucial liaison and a crucial support for the entire district and to help engage our families and our students in learning. I want to especially single out this year's PTO Council co-presidents, Stacy Wren and Sarah DeVacarla, who took on a leadership role this year and helped to provide support and leadership to all of the building level PTOs and the other officers in our district. Both Ms. Wren and Ms. DeVacarla have been invaluable partners to the district this year, along with all of our PTO volunteers. So I just want to take a moment to publicly thank our PTO. You know, we often say that there are many jobs in a school district that maybe are considered thankless. I know for our PTO volunteers, they often do this job out of their own goodwill and because they want to help the district. And they don't get compensated for their time or their work. And we do really, really appreciate all the support that they provide to our school district and to our students. So thank you very much, and really appreciate them helping to sponsor and support this event as well.
Definitely, thank you, PTO. We're gonna move on to our service awards. And since we have not celebrated these milestones for 2 years, we're gonna divvy it up. Dr. Glassner is going to read the 2020 list of names, and I'll read the 2021 list of names, just so we can recognize these milestones. So our first group of milestone award, our recognition of these folks, 15 years of service, is the 2020 15-year milestone. So Dr. Glassner, will you read those names for us?
Absolutely, and I apologize in advance if I don't get name pronunciation exactly correct. I think I'll do a pretty good job, but just in case. So congratulations to everybody who received their 15 years of service award last year. I know this will make it 16 years. And thank you for your service to our students. Jeremy Bishko, Deanna Clemente Milne, Gregory Cunningham, Laura Dabrico, Jocelyn Dietz, Valerie Dorson, Charmaine Edwards Lindsay, David Englander, Vanessa Hardy, Margaret Harrison, Patricia Hitchens, Elizabeth Jariga, Amy Nisley, Nicole Lee, Richard Leibovich, Mark Nagel, Jason Pelk, John Philbin, Barbara Rutledge, Stacy Stegert, Tara Strachan, Anastasio Vasquez.
Right, and I'll read the 15 years of service for 2021. Melissa Albrecht, Mara Bendersky, Brian Berger, Andrea Cook, Tracy Gerstenberger, Roy Isaacs, Luling Lee, Adam Mortis, Angel Porterman, Donald Reedens Jr., and Ellen Roberts. Thank you for your service. I feel like I am an English teacher, again, asking Dr. Glassner to read aloud for the class. So Dr. Glassner, if you were not prepared for that, I apologize in advance. All right. Our next 25 years of service.
Again, congratulations to everybody. I know this is the 26th year of service, but congratulations on your long and dedicated careers to our students and our Shca community. Terry Aiken, Mark Austin, Christine Catchett, Jennifer DeLeo, Daniel Farinacci, Lisa Hardiman, Andre Hassel, Aaron Herbrook, Sherry Jarvie, Elise Klein, Kathleen Lawler, Timothy Richards, Frederick Taylor, and Shante Thomas. Congratulations.
Congrats. 25 years of service this year. Lee Apple, Beth Casey, Sarah Davis, Wayne Davis, Christine Farron, Jennifer Goulden, David Klappholtz, Adrian Lewis, Shanita Moss, Neil Robinson, William Scanlon, and Charles Tisdale. Congratulations. And our next group are retirees. They're not here this year, of course, but hopefully we'll get them this Zoom recording. Dr. Glassner.
Yes, and really want to just, before reading the names, just appreciate the service that all of our retirees from last year provided to our students and our community. And I hope they are enjoying their post-career retirement. Tony Kuda, Marcy Cohen, Matthew Hoyt, Teresa Keene, Patrick Moore, Kathleen Money, Lutricia Newman, Holly Palda, Kenneth Schroeder, John Schwartz, and Deborah Wright.
And then I get to congratulate this year's graduating class. Paula Dam, Thomas Deep, Jay Lindsay Florence, Daniel Hannon, Andre Hassel, Roberta Kalick Paley, Elise Klein, Michael Klanowski, Stephen Lenore, Barbara Lockhart, Sharon Mauser, Margaret Nose, Jody Podel, Willie Ray, Barbara Rose, James Sexton, Ephraim Spiner, Tommy Vanderpool, Nancy Wemmer, and Eric Wonderly. Congratulations, 2021 retirees. Continuing contracts, a large class last year of continuing a contract, or what we used to refer to as tenure. Dr. Glassner?
All right, and congratulations to folks for continuing contracts from last year. Jeremy Abraham, Aaron Andrzejewski, Liesl Bass, Lori Billington, Lori Burrington, Nicole Klauser, Jeffrey Cross, Catherine Davis, Rebecca Doles, Catherine Ingleton, J. Cynthia Farmer, Benjamin Glander, Abigail Goldstein, Bonnie Gordon, Sean Harnish, Katrina Holmes, Chun Huyan, Kelly Iannoni, Nicole Kerr, Chumeng Lee, Allison Lowe, Veronica Malone, Lauren Priestley, James Rodems, Carly Swigert, Adam Thomas, Rebecca Wadsworth, and Joseph Welch. Congratulations.
And congratulations to our 2021 continuing contract recipients, Jace Bailey, Corey Block, Candace Brooks, Patricia Buckner, Elizabeth Campbell, Desmarie Carter, Dina Crawford, Julian Ely, Kara Fagan, Ellen Farquhar, Louise Hafke, Shanna Hildebrandt, Nathaniel Shue, Robert Kaminsky, Caitlin Kempton, Colleen Krawzak, Jill Lachine, Susan Mazzoni, Molly Miles, Carmelina Mutillo, Juliet Perry, Constance Scott, Jane Scuffley, Gianna Terrell. Congratulations, continuing contract recipients for 2021. And before we go into our awards, we're just going to take a moment of silence to recognize those in memoriam. Thank you. All right, our SHCA Distinguished Service Award. Both this SHCA President's or Service Award began in the 1970s. This award is given to an individual or individuals who have contributed significantly to the SHTA. The recipient of the Distinguished Service Award is Lisa Hardiman. This is Lisa's 26th year in the district. She began teaching in Shca during the 1995-1996 school year. Lisa first became an SHTA rep for Mercer in 2001-2002, while Bill Scheer was SHTA president. She became alternate in the mid-2000s with Dr. Becky Thomas as SHTA president, followed by becoming a building representative. She became a head rep at Mercer in 2010 and stayed until 2015, when I asked her to be the education chair on the SHTA executive board. And this year, Lisa has served as interim vice president. Lisa has participated in various protests against SB 5. Both of Lisa's parents are former educators. Lisa's mother served a leadership role in the negotiating team during her long teaching career at Cuyahoga Community College. Lisa's father is a longtime civil rights attorney who served as legal director of the ACL Ohio for 5 years. Lisa's husband, an SHTA member, Don Riedens, was athletic director and is now a PE teacher at Shaker Heights High School. They both love raising their daughter, Marley, and Lisa enjoys gardening, shopping, movies, sunshine, and traveling. This year, when Vice President Matt Zuka took a leave, Lisa was willing to take on the role of interim vice president with dedication and commitment. She continued to be responsive to members throughout the school year, participated on the Black Teachers Task Force, worked with the other officers and exec board, and continued her responsibilities as teacher education chair. Lisa exemplifies the kind of leadership and integrity that makes her the obvious choice for this year's Distinguished Service Award. It is my great pleasure to give Lisa this award. Please give her a silent round of applause. Or there you go. Okay. And we have to hit our retirees. Lisa, would you like to say something?
Yes, I do. I just want to say, you guys, we made it. We did it. We made it through the most challenging, very challenging year of our careers. This year tested all of us in ways that we could not have imagined just a short time before now. Thank you, Dr. John Morris, for selecting me to receive the Service Award this year. I am appreciative of you and your exceptional leadership all the time, but this year in particular was one that your commitment to the well-being of the members of this association was unyielding. Congratulations to this year's milestone recipients. Thank you to SHTA officers, executive board, and representative council for the tireless work you have done to keep us all safe during this frightening pandemic year. Thank you to all Shca employees for your work and commitment to the children whom we serve. Lastly, a line from Amanda Gorman, an activist and poet who presented her poem, The Hill We Climb, at this year's presidential inauguration. She said it best. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true, that even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped, that even as we tired, we tried, that we'll forever be tied together, victorious. Thanks again, everybody, and have a great summer.
Thank you, Lisa. And I'm going to take that moment to thank Lisa, who is our newly elected SHTA secretary, along with our newly elected vice president, Darlene Garrison, our old treasurer, Bill Scanlon, and our great executive board team. It's my honor to serve as president, and because of these fine individuals and our representative council, that I can do so. Please wave, all of you guys, if you can, so we can see who you are. All right. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our brothers and sisters in OPSI, Local 200 and AFSCME. It is a pleasure to serve the students and community of Shaker Heights alongside you as well. Please wave with us in solidarity. Thank you so much. So I just had to give that shout out to our friends and our other bargaining units. Dr. Glassner, I've got a closing. Would you like to say a few words?
I just want to say congratulations to everybody who was recognized today. Big congratulations to Lisa. Very, very well-deserved honor. It's been a pleasure to get to work with you this year. And I hope everybody enjoys the summer and gets some time to get some rest and relaxation this summer. Very well-deserved. Thank you very much for including me in this ceremony. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, David. And thank you to PTO. And I see some board members here. I think I saw Lisa Kremer. Thank you for being here. Thank you for members in all of our bargaining units for being here. I know that it's sad to me that we are not sitting around in the upper cafeteria at the high school, enjoying some good food and fellowship. I look forward to that next year. That's definitely going to happen. And we will, invite our retirees back because Selena always, gets the best foods for us at this event, which I'm definitely missing right now. I would also, like Dr. Glasser, like to wish you all a safe, happy, restful summer. I hope that you take time to recharge, renew, and reconnect with your families and loved ones. I also know that many of you will be taking part in summer writing over the summer. Thank you for your continuing dedication and professionalism. I also hope this summer you think of ways that you can become more involved with our association. There are always opportunities. As always, it continues to be an honor to serve as president of the Shaker Heights Teachers Association. I would also like to thank the PTO and Board of Education for co-sponsoring this event, including our PTO co-presidents, Stacy Poole and Dr. David Glassner. Finally, I would be remiss in not thanking Selena Boyer, our social chair, for organizing this new format. Also, James Schmidt for chipping in and being our tech wizard. This is truly a collaborative event. And, like Shaker, it makes it a very special thing to take part in. Thank you all. Have a great end of spring semester and a phenomenal summer. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.